What's up, y'all? This is Danyo.
And this your boy Domo.
This your boy Lavonte. And this the Born Leader Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome everybody to the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. This is the Babyface edition.
What up, what up, what up?
What is happening up?
What up, y'all? What's up?
To my left, we going this way. We're going to start different today. We got the biggest EST Sasha Banks hater in the world, Lavonte Smith.
He just gonna put that on me, huh?
Look,
Shout out to Sasha Banks.
what? 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 These about to make me cuss already. Hold on. And to my right, we got the one that knows how to search the web to find all the exclusive stuff.
We got our own source.
He got his own source and nobody believes it.
Man, I tell you, man.
He is the one that knows where the stash is at the wrestling guy store.
For real.
He knows where all the stashes are.
Exclusives.
Exclusive. We got Danyo. Don't forget the YO in the building.
What up, y'all? What's up, man?
He's also the one that also almost made us lose our sponsor. And speaking of our sponsor, shout out to the Wrestling Guy store. If you need any wrestling attire, wrestling guys. You need any wrestling guys, tune in us. No pride. I don't know.
Yo.
Hey, yo. But if you need any wrestling attire, action figures, keychains, anything wrestling, y'all just want a good conversation, go hit up the Wrestling Guy store at the Wrestling Guy store or in
Huntington Park.
Yeah.
and say that the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast sent you so you can get
10% off. I was like,
and I have got a confirmation that somebody asked him, and I still don't know if it's true or not because I don't believe him half the time. But I heard through a source,
do a source, a discount source,
a discount source. It is going to be a blackity black Friday sale.
Oh, I didn't get that source. I just got the 10%.
And if you say you came here from the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast, brother, you'll get an additional conversation.
That's about it. That's all we can confirm right now.
I don't even know if I can confirm that.
But they know when they get there.
You might get kicked out.
Yeah, you might be like, we don't like them. Because don't forget the YO said. Whatever he said, I don't know.
Man.
Hey, we be having some good little promos. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For real. They all be freestyle too.
Freestyle, I ain't wrote nothing down yet. Last time I wrote a rap was like 1992.
Ain't no script here, man.
For real.
This was a busy week of wrestling.
It was.
Yeah.
This was a very busy week of wrestling. We had some great matches. We had one that's probably a match of the year. We had some trash matches.
That's every week, though.
That's every week.
We had some trash promos. We had some was like, I kind of feel you. But one thing we got some questions.
Well, we got a question. You put an S on it.
It's a big question.
It is a big question. We got a question from
We got to answer it multiple times.
I see what you did there. we got a question from the homie T&Q partner.
Oh, shout out to T&Q Ponder.
Shout out to T&Q partner. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, T&Q partner. I'm gonna put the link in the description.
Yeah, and tell him Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast sent you. You can't get no discount with that one.
Nah, he already couponing. You can't get no discount. He giving you the game with the coupons.
He's just gonna hook you up.
Yeah, he's showing you the savings already. His question is, and it's a good question. He said, if you guys can travel back in time and attend a wrestling event, which one would it be and why? I went first last time.
You want me to go? I go because he's like a shockwave.
I'm ready, but you go first.
I go first
Because if
I'm
you
going
say what I say,
to WrestleMania. I don't know the year. I know it's when the switch just happened. When Shawn Michaels got knocked out by Mike Tyson. Yep, I said
Wow.
it. Stone Cold hit him with the stunner. Bow. And his homies didn't even come out to help him.
Would you help with Mike Tyson?
No. I probably would come up there. I bite your nose off.
Did he knock you out too?
I take that one.
Why would you do that? Just because Shawn Michaels got knocked out? You a hater?
No, I think that was a great pay-per-view. And I went and looked at some of the matches, and I can't even think of the matches.
That
At
was
this
WrestleMania
point.
14.
Was it 14?
Yeah.
It was so like bang, bang, bang. Like it was just always something. And I'm sorry, I should have did a little bit more research to bring out the actual other matches or whatever. But that was a highlight. And leading up to it, Mike Tyson and Stone Cold going at each other, that just was amazing. We don't get stuff like that no more.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Except it's Bobby Lashley and Brock. I mean, if you want to say that, it's kind of corny. But yeah, that's what I got.
I'm pretty sure everybody know where I would travel back in time. It would have to be WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, the Iron Man match. That was the first time Shawn Michaels. This is the reason why I would travel back for that. It was out here, Arrowhead Pond, Anaheim, and that was the first time that Shawn Michaels ever won his WWF back then championship.
What year was that?
96, when Tupac died.
Oh, wow.
I'll probably use that for the question.
Yeah.
This is a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not cheering that Tupac died, sir.
Yeah. No.
I'm guessing you didn't add no extra stuff.
Yo, you on the street.
He's on the street. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
I didn't finish the word.
happened.
I didn't finish. I just said shh, and I stopped. I said shh.
Roll it back. You gonna see.
We gotta roll the tape.
But yeah, it'll be the WrestleMania in 1996 Iron Man match. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart.
All right, well, I'm going back to 1998.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cash money. No, that's
Nah, 1998. I'm going to the pay-per-view in the UK called Capital Carnage.
Wait.
It was
I think that was a good one.
It was in 1998. And only because one thing happened that was so infamous that it's going to carry over time. That was when Jacqueline was on the ref's shoulders and Sabre ripped off the shirt. Yeah. I want to go back to that time. And I want to be the age I am right now so I can see it. Yeah. So I'm going back to 1998, Capital Carnage.
What was I thinking? Because you said the UK. Why the first thing I thought of was the Bret Hart versus Davey Boy match, and I'm like, that's not 98. That was like back in like
he asked,
95.
WCW at that point.
No.
Yeah, that was like
He
95.
asked, what do I want to go back to see? And that's what I want to go back and see. I want to see that. Just boom, yeah. Because you got to think, we didn't see it like we were supposed to see it as a kid. As an adult going back, I could appreciate it better.
Well, see, they blinked it out on TV.
And that's what I'm
too.
talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got a point there. Can
Yeah.
I change mine?
Yeah. I'm going back to 1998, Capital Carnage.
Boom.
Miss Jacqueline.
Yes.
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 Indeed.
Ain't no wrestling match I want to see. Nah. I want to see those. That's it. That's it right there.
Oh my God. So you saying that is more important than
No.
Bret Hart?
Has no importance. No, he asked, what do I want to see?
So you rather see that than the 60-minute Iron Man match?
Yes.
Yo,
I was ready to do anything.
60 minutes?
but-
60 minutes?
That's the police network, bro. I'm not messing with that.
Yo. He asked me. He asked me. So I have to be honest. You know, like everything that I saw on TV at that time was perfect, but I didn't get to see that in person.
Oh, it's like something you missed out on. I get what you said.
Yeah, I want to see
you
that.
know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. You changed the game with that one because you got me want to change my answer, and I don't even know if I want to say what I was gonna say no more because mine was kind of terrible.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of terrible. The one I got the thought that came through my head right now.
Nah. I know what he gonna say. I know what he gonna say.
It's just funny how he said it. No, I can't say it.
Nobody want to see that.
Nobody want to see that in
Nobody wanna see
person,
that in
but it's
person.
like I wanted to see it in person.
Nah.
Does it have to do with jazz?
No. Yo, read my mind. Something that happened bad.
He gonna make me say it, huh?
Something that happened bad.
Yo, I believe I can. No, I can't.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. You're horrible.
Why did he say that? I wasn't even gonna say it, but
Oh my
you
God.
hit me with something you didn't see on TV, and I wasn't even thinking about that one though.
So that's you the one. You horrible.
Oh man, no disrespect.
Oh my God.
I was gonna go to that last match with Diamond Dallas Page and Booker T that went dark, or was it Goldberg or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm lying. I was thinking about that. I was just trying to switch it up real quick, but I couldn't.
Oh
I
my
ain't gonna lie.
God. Y'all horrible.
Yeah, it kind of was terrible.
That was the worst thing. That was the worst thing that ever happened, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I would like to go back to Stone Cold spraying a beer though. Just imagine if he was in the stands.
Oh, you mean like the whole truck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a moment.
Yeah.
I also would like to go to I think at WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon in that ladder match. That was good.
Yeah.
I will go back to 93 Royal Rumble. I think that's the best Royal Rumble, the one that Ric Flair won. There's a couple of ones.
I would like to go back to Kane coming. When Kane came,
Yeah.
The Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
that was a shocker. Or anytime Trish Stratus got naked.
What about any WCW ones that you would go back to?
How close am I?
What you mean?
Am I like in the mix? Am I in there like wearing
Front row.
Front row. I'm in the audience still.
Yeah.
When the Outlaws used to come when they first came over and start terrorizing.
That's what I thought. Like
I'll be
Razor
sitting
and
right
Diesel.
next to him.
So like a Nitro.
Like a nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do none of the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
there's some
Probably a
pay-per-views.
Nitro. You know. No.
The pay-per-view.
I'll probably do a bash at the beach. I like the whole
Something
scenery.
like that. Yeah, because you outside. And,
I like the scene. That's the only pay-per-views I'll go back and watch with WCW. I can never watch the Hog, whatever it's called, where they had the motorcycles and stuff. Like that whole scenery was horrible.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was pretty white.
Yeah, the motorcycle one.
Yeah.
Pretty white.
And then at one point they started like doing stuff with MTV.
Yeah.
So you start seeing a whole lot of WCW on MTV.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'll go back with WCW. I will go back to the first Nitro because I always wanted to go to that Mall of America. And they had the ring in that big old mall.
In the mall, that was hard.
Yeah, I always
Yeah,
wanted to go
hard.
to that mall. I'm like, they got a ring in the mall.
That's in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
I would like to go to any ECW match before WWE bought them.
I go to any ECW match.
Yeah.
No, I ain't going to the WWF.
No, I'm talking about
yes.
the old ECW
Yeah, the old
with
one.
New Jack just jumping off in there.
Yeah.
Whooping everybody butt, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss it. Yeah.
He said, but.
You ain't gonna get me. Yo,
He said,
Yeah,
but.
that'd be cool. Yeah, the
EC,
ECW.
like, it don't matter because think about it. It was only 1 hour. It was 1 hour of just
Just
craziness.
Yeah.
promos, people cussing and because they didn't care about nothing. And you saw everything.
Yeah.
And they held it. The wind was in the ring and they held it. Yeah, ECW.
Would y'all go back to any TNA? I can't even name no TNA. I would go back to.
What, to see Jeff Hardy sit on top of the cage while the match is going on? Or to see him high?
I'll probably see that.
I'm good on TNA.
I could see like the knockouts.
Yeah, stuff
The
like
female,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Cause cause TNA, like they had like wrestlers who were like born like porn stars. So yeah, I go see them. Yeah,
Go see them.
that's about it. Yo, I was a big fan of the whole octagon ring.
I wasn't.
The hexagon, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
you like that?
No,
I'm about to say yeah.
no.
That was weird.
Yeah,
I liked
it was
it.
different, but
I liked it because it was different.
yeah,
I think if they would have kept it that way,
they would have been better today.
it would have been better.
Once they went to Impact and they changed it to the 4 sides, people didn't care about them no more because they're like everybody else.
You're saying like
By having those 6 or what 6,
It was 6.
they were different and people drew to them.
Was it sexagon?
It was a hexagon, I think.
Hexagon?
Yeah.
Sexagon?
It was a gun.
One of them
It
guys.
was one of the
It wasn't a
guns.
pentagon?
No, the pentagon.
It's 5.
No. Yo, I got to see you mad, dog. I don't know all that.
I know it was 6. I don't know what
It
the
was
name
6. All right.
It was 6
You trying to? Yo, it was a gun.
It was a guy.
That's in the blank. It was a gun.
It was a sixagon.
Yeah.
6.
I said hexagon. Is hexagon 6?
I don't know.
Hey.
Put a hex on you.
That's why that company didn't last.
What'd you say?
That's why the company didn't last.
Cause they didn't know. Yo, how many? Is this 6 foot? What's it called? We called this a hoctagon every week, man. But we did a hexagon.
Yeah, it was trash.
Now,
Whatever
if they would have kept it like that and just like build around that, it would have made them stand out.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you really tuned into it.
And kept Dixie Carter off television.
She was cute,
That's
though.
the owner.
Yeah.
She was kind of cute.
Yeah, but
No, all you had to do was keep the NWO out of it. Soon as you brought the NWO in,
they were the main event mafia and all the other stuff. Like you trying to recreate WCW.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, when you bring Eric Bischoff in, that's all he did.
Yeah, but that's all he
was try to.
And so that show, that's all he had was NWO.
And that's why Dixie didn't know what she was doing.
You know, and you couldn't do like an actual NWO.
Nah.
But you get old Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, and Scott Hall going through his issues and stuff.
And then you get old Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And they had a backstage video of him dyeing his beard before he came out of Gorilla. That was so
I
depressing.
remember they had him and Ric Flair had a match in TNA. I think it was Impact, and it was hard.
Never would have watched that.
But it all goes back to WWE. Like people want to get stars from WWE to make their own brand bigger, and it don't work out. So for some reason, WWE have this formula where y'all go anywhere else y'all want, but you're not gonna be as big a star as you are at WWE.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you, right? I'm gonna challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm gonna challenge you, right?
Do some Chris Jericho stuff on.
Probably.
Yeah.
But the thing about WWE, they're the biggest wrestling company ever, right? The biggest wrestling company. They fought hard, they stuck to the gameplay, and they succeeded in that role. Can we agree with that?
Yep.
Because they got rid of all the heavyweights, came back with the Shawn Michaels and Triple H's and Stone Colds, and rebuilt with younger talent.
Yep.
Turned them into stars. And said, we ain't going to pay you as much as everybody else is, so go get your check and come back when you want to retire.
They just, but they didn't say it like that. They didn't say it like that.
But we know what we're talking about. And then all the other companies, the problem with all the other companies, they always want to compete with WWE. These indie shows that I be watching on the internet and stuff like that are way better than anything AEW put on. They're way better. And they stick it to whatever they do with them pipes and lights and stuff.
I think AEW is a independent. I feel like they independent too. They don't have storylines or nothing.
I get that, but they still call themselves trying to compete with WWE. Instead of just getting that talent that they have and using that money to pay the talent that they had and build organically, similar to ECW. ECW would have been through the roof if they had one more year. I don't think it would have been no turning around for ECW because they wasn't changing.
You trying to say instead of grabbing all these WWE superstars, just build? I mean, that's what Tony Khan said that he was going to do before he started buying all these WWE superstars.
Yeah, but that's because you got in the mindset that you want to compete with the big show.
But then when you do that, you water down your actual brand. You let the house-grown wrestlers, let them grow. You don't bring nobody else in. Now, you do that for those pops. Oh, my God, it's such and such. When they say, oh, my God, it's Big Show, then you realize it's Big Show. It's like, we don't want to see Big Show.
Yeah, why is Big Show there?
It's the name. People hear the name, they go crazy. But let Big Show be there for a month. They're going to say, wow, it's Big Show. Oh, my God, it's Mark Henry. Wow.
You paying these guys $500,000, whatever you paying them just to be in the backstage.
WWE made that brand what it is. We don't want to see no Mark Henry match, no Big Show match. We don't want to see that. They're there for the back in the back training, in the back conversations. But I was told by my source they don't even go to them for advice.
Your source is really good.
I'm posting your source. Like
I know that source. I've seen that one.
Like I posted in my stories, but okay.
But the problem is,
yo, my source said
the problem is if TNA would have stayed with the whatever hexagon, whatever gun it is, right? One ring, and just said this was the old man wrestling league. It would have been relevant. because you're different. You're not you're because you had all old talent. You had no young talent.
Well, I'm about to give TNA some credit. One of the best things they had going was the X division. The X division,
It was like the cruiserweight.
that's a cruiser, right? Yeah. But they had their best matches came from the X division.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you talk about an old man place, like it wouldn't work.
Well,
That's how I felt about WCW. They good matches came from the cruiserweights.
No,
they
Yeah.
story they had that was talking about a long time booking until they didn't know how to give up.
No, I mean that their matches. The cruiserweights had the best
Yeah.
matches.
Talking about
The championships. The
top dog.
the top dogs. They had the best storylines,
yeah.
of course.
But the wrestling, it was that mid card cruiserweight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Man, you got Wweraw fighting Psychosis. Man, the Mask versus the Mask.
Ultimo Dragon.
Do you
Ultimo
think
Dragon.
do you think that brought? Do you think that brought a lot like an insight to WWE to make them go get younger, like smaller wrestlers? Because I know they had like when the cruiserweight division, because the cruiserweight was hidden.
No, I just think they got smaller wrestlers because Hulk Hogan and them was getting old.
But think again, that didn't happen until WWE bought WCW. Then you start seeing the smaller wrestlers fight.
Not necessarily.
It wasn't no division. Like the IC, like you still had like people like Chris
You
Jericho
still- yeah.
wrestling for the IC title. You
Yeah.
didn't see like small people wrestle unless it was the lightweight.
Well, like I said, you had when the Radicals came over, you had Chris Jericho, you had
But they've been getting smaller
they
wrestlers.
was getting smaller. Even Shawn Michaels considered a smaller
Yeah.
wrestler
They started getting smaller wrestlers when
when the cruiserweight came.
No, when Hulk Hogan left. When Hulk Hogan left and went to WCW, they made Bret Hart. Bret Hart is considered like a smaller wrestler.
I don't think he was. I think he was more of.
But he was smaller, but he was still in the heavyweight division. He wasn't like no mid carder.
he was like we talking about when I say smaller wrestlers, and maybe this is
You mean
clear.
like 5'11", 196.
I mean
stuff
like
that.
luchadors. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean like
Yeah.
the backflips that everybody's doing these days.
Well, yeah, that was like right after.
Right after the cruiserweights. Like,
Yeah, because he started bringing them over.
Yeah.
Because WWE cruiserweights is trash.
Yo.
Like the Takamichi Nokos
Yeah, you had
and all
Takamichi Snook
them.
and Gilbert fighting.
Yeah, theirs didn't work out.
The only little person we had was Jeff Hardy.
All the cruiserweights came from WCW.
WCW.
Yeah.
The title came from WCW.
Yeah,
wasn't light heavyweight championship.
They got rid of that.
That's the one that Takamichi Noko had and all
Yeah.
that. It was trash.
Gilbert.
Gilbert, yeah.
Gilbert.
But yeah, man.
So I want to give a shout out to our sponsor again, the Wrestling Guys Store. If you need some merch from anything wrestling, go to the Wrestling Guys Store. If you want that shirt right there, you say Danyo with the Y-O. And
Man, I need to go to the Wrestling Guy store. He coming up on the shirts.
you need to go to the Wrestling Guys Store. I need to go to get some money so I can go. Like, golly, let our 10% kick in.